Skill-based podcasting. You need it in your life.
Ooh, welcome back to Skill-Based Podcasting. This is episode 28. I am Elias, and this is Ty.
You had some energy right there. I like it.
I'm excited for this episode.
Dude, I just got done watching the Diddy documentary on Netflix.
Great. Let's talk about that instead.
Oh my God. It's fucking nuts because it goes through like everything, like his come up and obviously his fault. Well, come is probably a bad word to use with him, but dude, the funniest shit to me is just like after Biggie died and he does the performance of I'll Be Missing You with Sting. The music hits and he just comes out and he's dancing the whole time, just jumping around. And everybody's like, why is he doing this if his friend just died? And I'm like, he was high out of his mind. Like literally, like they're talking about all the shit he was doing. And I'm like, no wonder he's hopping around on stage. It was a crazy ass documentary, dude. Cause he like got a film crew to like follow him after they had like brought all these charges up. So like it was like behind the scenes with him.
It's so weird.
About
So
to
he
get
like
arrested and everything.
He like kind of wanted it to happen.
It was kind of crazy. It was nuts.
That's fishy.
But 50 Cent was the one that made the documentary. And like he came out and he like kind of talked about it and everything. And like he wants Diddy gone, basically.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
Him celebrating after Biggie dies is like freaking Charlie Kirk's wife. Anyways,
God damn, that's so true though.
Last week's community question was, what is your game of the year, your personal game of the year? And we had a lot of different things. I saw some like sleeper hits that aren't even in the game of the year list, which is good. That's what I wanted to see. I even saw someone say the Tony Hawk Pro Skater remake.
Yeah, I saw that
Shit like
too.
that.
I will say, you guys were loving indie games this year. Like there was a lot of people saying like games that aren't AAA titles or anything like that. And obviously Expedition 33 won Game of the Year, but there were some heaters out there that I even forgot came out. So first, Mo Daddy in Discord said, I'd say Ark Raiders because it kind of revives streaming and content. And I agree with him on that part because it seems like there's been like a refound passion for a lot of content creators with this game.
I mean, it freaking literally revived Myth's career.
Yeah, that's very
like,
true.
Not even kidding.
Yeah,
so,
Fortnite. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people that were kind of down and out with content, but then I found Ark Raiders and they're making videos again and they're having fun streaming and shit like that. So that's good to see. Jono Senko Zeal on Instagram said Schedule 1 was my favorite of the year, to which you replied, dope game, which pun intended, I hope, because
it was.
But I forgot that. I mean, that's an indie game. People were playing that. I think Queso was playing it and shit like that, and people had a lot of fun with it. My buddy Blore played it a lot. I never played it, but I know people enjoyed it. Fancy Toast on YouTube said Marvel Rivals is my personal game of the year. That's the only game I've been consistently playing and coming back to. There was a lot of confusion in our comments where we were saying, we were talking about Marvel Rivals, and they were like, well, it came out December 6th of 2024. Why would it be nominated? Those games get carried over to the next year. It's based on like the release date and stuff like that. So like stuff that came out this month, it wouldn't have been included because there's no time to critique it or anything like that. So
it's literally after the award show. Yeah,
and Rivals, I think, was only nominated for one award this year, which was ongoing content. It did not win. Fortnite didn't win that either. It was No Man's Sky that won that
best
award.
ongoing game. Which is funny because I talked about No Man's Sky and how they were kind of like doing a lot of things. It's just crazy to see them win over Fortnite and shit.
There was someone that said that they got a refund for Expedition 33. Playing a game where the only concept is to learn to parry is unbelievably boring.
Yeah, I didn't I respond to that?
I think you did. I didn't click.
I said
what the actual response was, but
he said, and he also said, and it was my first turn-based RPG. And I said, okay, well, if you need stuff like that, don't play the old ones because they don't even have that.
Right.
They don't even have a parry button. It's literally just you say attack or do this spell and it does it automatically.
Right.
I mean, that's fine. Like you just don't like turn-based RPGs.
Pro Art Builds, I know you said your game of the year was Arc Raiders, but Pro Art Builds said Arc Raiders is such a dull game. Zero progress and people backstabbing each other. Just a bubble that will burst in less than 4 months.
I don't think so.
I don't know how you can say there's zero progress when progress is literally like the foundation of the game. Like you have
I don't know what he
you have to
means
get
by
the loot,
that.
you have to find
Yeah.
stuff. Right now you have an expedition that you have to progress towards. Like
Yeah, you have a
progress
level.
is built in. It's the building blocks of Arc
Everything.
Raiders.
Yeah.
And backstabbing each other, that's not dull. Like you're
No.
gonna have highs and lows, tense moments, you don't know who to trust. Like
Sounds like he's just salty that
It's good.
maybe he tried it and he got
maybe he
fucking
doesn't like it.
backstabbed.
Yeah, it's not for everybody, I guess, but
Yeah.
a lot of people like it. This is one that I forgot about that I've heard a lot about recently, and I don't know if it meets the criteria for Game of the Year this year because I don't know when it came out. But Robbie Jr. on TikTok said, "Where wins meet is my Game of the Year." And my buddy texted me. He was like, "Dude, have you played this game? Like, I'm addicted to it."
Really?
Yeah, he said the art style, like everything about it
Yeah.
looks really good, and I've heard nothing but good things. So
I've heard it's solid. It's like an open world RPG.
Yeah.
And it's free,
and it's free.
which is crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
so
there's got to be some kind of I guess you can probably buy cosmetics or something, but that's really weird for a single player open world game to just be free. Like,
yeah. But I've heard nothing but good things about this game. I want to check it out. There's 2 games that I'm going to check out when I'm off for Christmas and New Year's. I'm going to
Yeah.
do Dispatch because a lot of
Yeah.
people were saying Dispatch was. We had a lot of comments
you
about
should stream
Dispatch.
that in the skill based Discord.
Yeah, dude, there's so many people.
I'll
that
watch you at
I'm
least.
like, damn, I wasn't even hip to this. Like, it has a good community.
Yeah.
So Dispatch is one, and then Where Winds Meet is where
I'm going to finish Expedition 33.
You
and
have to now.
Yeah,
Like, they
have to.
fucking dick down the Game Awards.
And if I have time, I might play Kingdom Come Deliverance too, but maybe we'll see. Depends how addicted to Arc Raiders I still am.
Yeah.
Or Deadlock.
Yeah, I'm excited to try Dispatch. It was funny because at the Game Awards, like anytime they mentioned Dispatch, like I know when Expedition 33, whenever they mentioned that game, like when they were reading nominees, like the crowd went crazy, but it did that for Dispatch as
Yeah.
well. And it
Seems
was
like a lot
I
of
was like,
people were
okay, maybe
fucking
this
with
game
it.
is it. Joe Izzo brought up a good, well, not a good point, but he said, got to be either Arc Raiders or WWE 2K25 for me. A lot of people talk about how multiplayer games struggle to win Game of the Year, if at all.
Yeah.
Sports games are never even in the conversation.
Good.
Like,
No, I mean, I can see
too.
it happening if they were like, I don't think it could just be a normal entry like Madden or NBA 2K, but like if it was something epic, like some fucking, I don't know, Extraction Battle Royale soccer game. Like, I don't fucking know.
Knockout City.
Yeah, exactly. Like Knockout City it's like a different it brought
take
something
on
new.
it.
Yeah.
But like based on like an actual players or actual athletes, sports leagues and stuff like that, something like that would never be
No.
entertaining.
Maybe like I don't know, they could do like, I feel like they haven't, I know that sports games have like, you could play through the season and it's kind of like a campaign, but I still feel like there hasn't been like a good campaign sports game. I don't know how they would do that, but they could explore that a little bit more, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, I will say, Alex, this is for you. NASCAR has some great story modes
Really?
where you build up through the different leagues of NASCAR and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, they had some pretty nifty things. You earned sponsors and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like they could do it in like maybe like a Need for Speed that is also like an open world like GTA. So you walk around the city and then you sign up for these races and there's like a storyline with it. So like there's like maybe some violence in it and like gang stuff going on.
So basically Fast and Furious.
basically Tokyo Drift, the video game.
There were some other ones that I wanted to read off too. One that I didn't hear much about other than from our buddy Yakuza, but Foking God on Instagram said Borderlands 4 really hit for me. I haven't heard
I
anybody
feel like
talk
that
about
game
the
got like disappeared so fast.
so fast.
They had a lot of hype because Borderlands is like
A big title.
Borderlands like 1, 2, and 3 were big.
Our homie Spooderpool commenting as always said Dispatch. If you haven't heard of it, search it up now. As a superhero comic book nerd, this game from the gameplay and the peak story, it's just too good.
Yeah.
Spooderpool, I don't trust many people, but I trust you.
Trust our number one Marvel Rivals Gooner.
Yeah, we trust the Gooners. Your brother, Stanky Poo Poo, said Arc Raiders for the big boy contenders.
Yeah.
But he also brought up Schedule 1 and Repo. Repo, I'm surprised. So Peak was nominated for an award. I think it was for indie game.
It was best multiplayer game too.
Yeah. So I was surprised. I forgot about Repo, but I think Repo should have been on there over Peak.
Okay.
Repo was hilarious.
Really?
Yes, dude. It was so goddamn funny.
What does it look like again? I don't even remember.
It's like those little.
I remember the name.
So they look like Among Us characters. Basically, they're like little robots with little tiny legs and little tiny arms and like a cylinder kind of body, and their heads open up like the Canadians on South Park.
Okay.
And like you talk and stuff like that, but their eyes, like the big googly eyes.
I remember seeing clips of this game.
And they do a lot of content. They release like new monsters and shit like that. But that game.
What do you do in it?
So you go into these haunted buildings and there's like monsters that you have to avoid, but you're trying to get loot that has like a monetary value attached to it, and you kind of like hover it up. But if you drop it or knock it into shit, it loses monetary value. And like the monsters will try to kill you and shit like that. But as you progress through the levels, it's like, okay, you go to checkpoint 1, you have to get this much amount of loot. So you cash it out. And then
I remember seeing clips of this game.
It's funny as hell. People had a lot of fun with it. And once your brother said that, I was like, that should have been nominated.
It had like every time, like the proximity chat, your guy's mouth would start yapping.
I had so many funny moments playing that game. So that was one that slipped my mind that I definitely think was an oversight by the committee.
Yeah.
Your brother also said he put 52 hours into a cozy farm sim game called Luma Island.
I don't know what that is.
Is your brother all right, dude?
He probably played it with his wife.
Yeah, Luma Island. I've never.
He was on
heard of
that Luma grind.
Yeah.
I'll read one more from YouTube. Ed and Eddie. Shout out Ed and Eddie.
Them jawbreakers.
He said, my personal game of the year would have to be a cross between Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and Battlefield 6. But he said with Tony Hawk, I was very let down by the remaster of how Pro Skater 4 was handled. At the same time, I still found myself having a lot of fun climbing the leaderboards. And then he said, with Battlefield 6, I genuinely was having so much fun playing the game, still do. Certain maps give me moments that I still look back on fondly, and it was the most excited I've been for an FPS in an awfully long time. That was kind of what reflects what you said last week, just how Battlefield 6 is kind of like the first pure shooter we've just had like genuine fun on without needing to like grind rank or like
and it's been a while since I mean I know Red Set came out later and we were looking forward to the BR, but it's been a while since like I sat down and enjoyed a multiplayer shooter that was just for like shits and giggles, and I genuinely had fun.
There was a lot of funny moments too, so
thank you guys. One thing's for sure, like you guys played a lot of different things, you have a lot of different opinions, and unfortunately, none of those games won Game of the Year. It was Expedition 33.
And we had a lot of those too. Expedition 33 was like, this is just straight up my Game of the Year, even though it is the Game of the Year.
I mean, they won all but one of the categories they were nominated for.
Yeah, I think 2. Well, People's Choice, which was some fucking anime gacha game.
Waves and shit. Yeah. There were a lot.
You guys, whoever's voting for that shit, bro.
You got to stop.
After seeing that win over, what else was in there? Fucking,
let's see.
Expedition 33 was in there. After seeing that win over other games, I was like, I really don't trust people's voting. So maybe the way they have a curated panel is the right way to do it, because Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know. But I am sad Donkey Kong Bonanza did not win.
So Expedition 33, the only other one they lost, I believe, was audio. Best audio, which Battlefield 6 won.
Game of the Year.
Which was pretty awesome.
Best game direction.
That one was
best game direction.
That one was actually one of the most controversial ones that I saw. That one and art. I think there's another one, art direction. I don't know if it's 2 different things.
Best narrative, they won. What else?
Best art direction too. Yeah. So a lot of people were saying Silk Song or Hades 2 should have won that.
I don't think Silk Song should win because they didn't do anything really different than the first one.
Yeah.
So they kind of it looks exactly the same as.
Score of music. Okay. A lot of those had really good music, man. I could have saw anyone winning that one.
They had some crazy music performances there. Yeah, Battlefield 6 won audio design.
So it lost audio and People's Choice, but it won 9. All the other 9 they were in, which is insane.
I think best audio was warranted for Battlefield 6. That audio is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, big night for Expedition 33. They had all their people there in French berets or whatever, the little fancy red
Record-breaking
hats.
amount of awards won as well, 9.
Was it record breaking?
Record-breaking,
Damn.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no one is. I think Last of Us 2 was the closest, but I can't remember how many it was. Six or 7 maybe.
Yeah, best independent game, Expedition.
That
33.
There, I saw some talk about this one right here, indie game. It was like, we need to. What is the meaning of indie game now? Because this game had a $10 million budget, which isn't as much as the other game of the years. The other ones had like $100 million.
Yeah.
Or the other nominees had $100 million. So it was still a lot cheaper. But an indie game to me is like you're scrapping like your week by week money to make this game. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those do blow up, like Repo and all those. They didn't have $10 million budget. There was it's probably just a couple dudes, couple
bros, bro.
And like the games my brothers make on Steam, like that to me is like
an indie game.
Indie dev.
You're really seeing the emergence of these like indie companies.
And they're kind of getting big.
They're getting big, and they're kind of taking over because like the AAA studios have gotten really complacent with what they do,
and they're getting bogged down by corporate
and they release more of the same. Whereas indie games, that you got a lot of passionate people that are trying to make an impact, and they come out with these new games, but you're seeing it more and more. Yeah. So it's becoming less indie and more of the norm, I think. But yeah, $10 million budget went. That doesn't really fit the definition of an indie game.
And what else fits the definition? Like, what's the size of the team? And does it have to be, you know, like, where does it? So I saw someone say there should be a new category for like AA. So it's like between a AAA game and indie.
Okay.
I'm like, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you're also seeing a lot of the AAA studios. You have people that leave and branch off and do their own thing and create these like smaller studios and shit like that. So it's all becoming, I mean, people are putting games out like crazy, and these companies are just evolving.
Yeah, because like I don't know what the budget was for Dispatch, but that had to be a lot less than $10 million, and it had a pretty big impact as far as indie dev game. So like I kind of wanted that to win that category, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like that alone, best indie dev game, like you have a $10 million budget. But at the same time, they did scrounge their team together. Like the guy literally found the guy that made all the music for Expedition 33 on like Reddit.
Really?
Like it was just some random fucking guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. And then I forget, there was like another part of their main team who he just like found very randomly. But yeah, I don't know.
Game Awards was cool though. Well, I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about it. They showed a lot of cool things.
We'll talk about it for sure. But I guess we can get to our next community question.
Start your self-expression. Express yourself. It's time for the community question. Community question.
Which is, what is your favorite Arc Raiders map?
For me...
So let's list them all first. We got Dam Battlegrounds, Stella,
Spaceport,
Bluegate, and Buried City. 5. But I feel like Stella is kind of like its own. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a whole. It feels like a little mini game. It doesn't feel like a normal like extraction map like the other 4.
Yeah,
they have big outdoor landscape and like POIs. Stella's kind of just
in a building.
Yeah, in a building.
It has
PvP
different
mode.
layers and shit. Yeah, it definitely.
But I mean, it can still be your favorite map.
Yeah, it's not mine.
No.
I hate that map because of the Squidwards. But
yeah,
and obviously those maps have different iterations too. Like you have the Matriarch that hops on there. You have the electromagnetic storms. You have night raids and stuff. But I would say my favorite. I do like Dam Battlegrounds. I think like it looks good. I know it the best. Yeah. Because I played it the most. So like I know the angles. I like how if it's like I want nothing but PvP right now. I'm going to Control Tower and I know shit's gonna go down there either at the very top, in the middle, or the bottom. And I don't like the swampy area. Like
by the green hydroponic.
Yeah, I don't like the hydroponic stuff, and I don't understand why it's red loot all the time.
That area feels like Hunt Showdown.
Yeah. I would
so much brush
with the birds and everything. Yeah, I would say Dam is my favorite, but in terms of visuals, I think Bluegate is the best.
Yeah, Blue Gate's very
I may
pretty.
not like it just because, I mean, the arcs are fucking crazy there.
Yeah.
But it's so damn pretty. That Blue Gate is a beautiful map.
Yeah. I think my favorite map's actually Buried City.
I hate sand.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, I just love fighting on that map. And like,
hate it.
I feel like I can get safe really quick because there's a lot of little open doors and like alleys. Like once I really learned it, at first I didn't like it. So I was like, I felt like I was just getting trapped in these like alleys of like buried buildings. But I don't know. I just love fighting on that map. It's like the rooftop battles and shit. Yeah. But damn, yeah, I don't know. Buried City for like fighting, but I think overall damn, because like you said, you can kind of choose your own adventure. Like if I want a PvP, I know where to go. But if I want to just loot, like I can kind of avoid it too. Blue Gate, Spaceport has actually grown on me a lot.
Not me.
Really?
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but Spaceport feels like an unfinished map.
Because there's a lot of big
running, nothing
distances,
there, flat.
Yeah.
Like something just feels
very flat.
unfinished for me. It's not horrible. I know the purpose of it. Like
it does. It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite, but it has grown on me. Yeah, it's definitely my least favorite. But like, it feels like sometimes you can't actually fight people because they're just like in a weird tower, and it like kind of feels disconnected. And then there's just big distances between everything. I know what you're saying there.
I do like the tension of the metro exits on Buried City.
Yeah.
Like going there and like there could be somebody on the other side kind of thing. Like I do like that, but I feel like the spawns on Buried City are the worst.
Yeah, they are kind of.
Because I feel like there's been so many times where
the perimeter is just like open.
Yeah, but
and everyone's just going to run in, so it's like
I typically always spawn over on the east side by the big bridge, and I can't tell you how many times I spawn into a fresh server, run off the bridge, and there's either the Bastion right there or there's another team to your right because they spawn there. And it's like, I just feel like the spawns are wonky on Buried City. But the fighting is good. I like the buildings and shit.
I feel like Night Buried City has such a vibe to it. Like
fuck that.
It almost feels like a horror game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different vibe than everything else in the game to me. And I like that. But, you know me.
I do know you. They're doing a snow event coming up. I think the 16th. I don't know if it's all the maps, though, or if it's like, you know how Night Raids is like a time thing.
It's all the maps.
I don't know.
Okay. If it's saying like it's temporary.
Yeah, like temporary kind of thing. I hope it's just.
I think it's just always.
Yeah, I hope they do that.
And there would be probably nighttime snow.
I will say, because they have like the fire, they have the rain, they have the electromagnetic storm and stuff, like snow feels like a natural thing. And I feel like if they didn't have those elements, it would be more anticipated. Like people would be more excited because it'd be like, oh, we have a weather event. But
so fuck them for already being a good game.
Yeah, fuck them for being a good game. But I'm excited. I think it's cool. I saw something where it said like, you know, you will see the footprints and stuff of people and shit. So I think that's a cool element.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to track people.
For us East Coast boys, we're no stranger to the cold, so we're ready for it.
We know how to track in the snow. We know how to track down them snow bunnies.
Yeah, I think it'll look good. I think the flares and everything and all the lights and shit reflecting it.
Hopefully the snow, like daytime with the snow, doesn't make it insanely bright.
Oh yeah, dude, where it just reflects.
All you fucking gamma cheaters need to turn your gamma back down or you're going to get blinded.
Yeah, dude. Some of those night raids, though, I understand why people do it because
it's crazy
there's sometimes
dark.
where I can't see a fucking thing.
But I wish they could put some kind of limitation on that because, like, it is cool to have to use your flashlight for, like, dark corners and stuff. Otherwise, what's the point if you just have your gamma, like, cranked so you can just see everything? It kind of makes the flashlight in the dark corners pointless.
I do have a petition for Embark. Let us throw snowballs at people. Just to fuck with them, like just let us throw snowballs at people. Just you know how you have the volcanic rocks and shit like that. Yeah. Just let us throw snowballs at people. You can have a big ass snowball fight.
I'll be surprised if they don't do that. Actually,
I hope they do.
That seems like
it would be funny as
just
shit.
Like a pile of snowballs everywhere.
Right. I'm not saying build a fucking snowman. This isn't Frozen, but like let me, if someone's down and I'm trolling them or they're talking shit, let me throw a couple snowballs at them.
Up.
Like, shut up.
What if they actually do like 25 damage too? Like,
right.
But you're like, it's like super suppressed. Like, where the fuck's that coming from? Just taking little chunks of damage.
You're just running and all like get smacked.
You have your whole squad throw snowballs at one guy.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't hear any gunfire. You think it's an empty server and you run up and there's just a fucking snow day snowball battle going on.
That would be awesome. I hope they do snowballs.
Yeah. Hopefully they do. I'm excited for it. I think, you want to see the maps change and stuff like that. Yeah. And you brought up a good idea about the whole naming the weapon thing, which blew up on Instagram. Yeah.
A lot of people liked that idea.
I want to say my idea is just randomizing the loot POIs. Like, just change them up a little bit. Like, instead of hydroponic being red all the time, make it fucking yellow and then move like the northern part where I forget what
that's a great idea.
Just make it red. Like, change it up, vary it up.
Yeah. They could also change, like, you know how like where stuff is at a spot? Mm-hmm. Like, they could just rotate that too.
Yeah.
But I guess they do want people to find what they need for like expedition and stuff.
I think it breaks the repetitiveness of your games, because like if you're going the damn battleground, you're like, okay, we're just gonna go here again.
I need batteries. I'm gonna go here.
And if you randomize it and you're like, oh wait, over at testing annex, the high loot is there this game,
right?
Like, it changes your whole way.
Change how the map plays.
Yeah, too. It's an unpredictability to it.
Yeah.
And you can't just like plan your raid in advance, I guess. I think it'd be a good change just to randomize it.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, make it fucking happen.
Because right now, like, testing annex is like
forgotten about
because it's a yellow zone and it's like way down on the bottom. Mm-hmm. The loot there's kind of ass. Like,
it changes up the interactions with the fights, because if
the maps will feel different too, like with each iteration.
Yeah, like imagine on Buried City if they changed Grandiose Apartments. I know right now it's a lot of trinkets, it's medium level loot, but if they made that high loot value, and it wasn't just trinkets,
and people are rarely
fights there in those two buildings with the different levels, the zip lines, the corrugated metal that lets you run across.
Yeah, that's a good point, because like barely anyone's ever there when you loot there. Yeah, because of that. Yeah,
it changes things up.
Yeah, I like that.
I think you need to do something in extraction shooters like this where, like, I don't know how often new maps will come out, and I don't know how many updates we'll get in terms of like new loot, new guns, new arcs, like stuff like that. So like, I feel like that's a very simple thing to do to just break up the repetitiveness of the game and your raids.
There is an event too with the snow maps.
There is?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's called like Firelight or something. I don't know what it is. I don't think they've really said.
A snowball battle.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe it'll be like a timed event or something like that on the map. But
yeah, they got to do stuff like that. I think the game's in a great spot. You just constantly want to keep your people stimulated. Yeah. So,
while we're on the subject of maps, I want to have you blind rank 10 video game maps.
I am a fan of maps.
You are a fan of maps. I know that about you.
I'm a big map guy.
You're a big map drawer.
Yep.
Actually. So these maps are mostly from games you've played. I tried not to throw curveballs at you.
You did, I know.
Maybe one or two. Me. I could have included a lot of other iconic maps and stuff, but I didn't want you to just have no fucking idea what it was for like half of the maps. Okay. But let's see how you do. So we got 10 maps.
10 maps.
And this is a blind ranking of 10 random maps. This is not my top 10 maps. Disclaimer. Lockout from Halo 2.
Oh, God damn.
Starting strong.
Lockout. I'll even pull up an image of Lockout just so you guys who may not be aware of Lockout can see what map we're talking about.
Yeah, if you don't remember the name, you'll know it by the image. Then again, maybe some of these young kids don't know it.
I mean, the memories, dude.
Yeah.
You're starting strong with this one. This is... Fuck me. So I am a big Halo 3 fan. Liked Halo 2. Halo 3 was my favorite. I'm going to go... I feel confident putting Lockout at either 3 or 4. Just because we got a long list ahead of us. I'm going to put it at 4.
Okay. Verdansk, COD Warzone.
Damn it. Again, the memories. Everyone, I mean, I shouldn't even have to pull up a picture because you guys know what Verdansk is. That Warzone took over gaming in 2020, 2021. Verdansk, I will say, I don't think it's a great map. I think the map benefited from the hype of the game.
Yeah.
But it was the best map that Warzone ever did.
But looking back after seeing all the other Warzone maps, it probably is the best Warzone map.
Yeah.
Even going back to it like recently.
I'm going to put Verdansk at 7. Verdansk at 7 feels about right.
All right. We got High Rise, Modern Warfare 2.
Oh my God, dude. You just came with straight up heaters on
dude,
this.
This was a struggle for me to pick. There's just too many good ones.
All right, so here you go, Young Bucks. This is High Rise. The trick shots.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. There was so many. Oh, yeah. I love this map too.
I know.
This is a really good one. I'm confident that I would put this above Halo 2 Lockout.
Wow.
Yeah.
That actually hurts me.
I know.
That hurts me deeply.
High Rise, dude. Trick shotting off the cranes. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's iconic.
That was iconic.
All right, damn Battlegrounds from Arc Raiders.
It is my favorite Arc Raiders map. God, the game's so new. How can I really put that with these that have so many memories? I mean, Arc Raiders is building the memories, but damn Battlegrounds.
I mean, you already have that memory of falling off that ladder.
Dude, I did it again. I was over at Control Tower, not off the ladder, but when I told you we fought 4 teams at Control Tower, beat them. And I was like, okay, we're chilling. So I was on the railing at the side of the building. Instead of just taking my time and going down the steps and going to extract, I was like, oh, let's zip. So I pull out the fucking zip line. Those zip lines suck. You can never figure out why it won't let you place it somewhere. So I'm like, oh, let me mantle up, stand on the railing and put it down. Of course, I mantle up. My guy just keeps going forward. I fall off and I fucking die. And I was like, I had like a 5-minute rant about the zip lines. So Control Tower claimed me once again. But
got your ass.
damn Battlegrounds, I do think the design, the aesthetic.
It's a solid map.
Yeah, it's a solid map. I think I would put it. If I could do like a 7A, 7B, it would kind of be right there with Verdansk. I'll put it at 6 though.
Wow. That's actually surprising. Got it over Verdansk.
I like Arc Raiders.
All right. Dust 2 from Counter-Strike.
See, I never played Counter-Strike.
I know, and I put this one on there because
you said it was like, Dusk 2?
This is like, just letting you know, this is like the most iconic multiplayer map of all time. Probably.
For you.
No, like objectively.
Oh, I know this map. Yeah, I've seen so many versions of this.
If you've ever played Counter-Strike, you've played this map. Okay. Like even like one time.
See, I know I'm going to piss people off now because they're going to be like, what?
That's why I put it on here.
I mean,
because this is like top 2 for most people.
Top 2 for most people. Well, out of respect for most people then, but also respecting myself.
Yeah, I mean, choose it for
I'm going to put it at 8.
Okay. And it's Dust, so you don't even know the map name.
See, don't even know it. But I put it at 8 for you guys.
All right. World's Edge from Apex Legends.
Fuck me.
It's getting dicey.
God damn it, dude. World's Edge. I'm a big Apex guy, too.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I'm so scared about what you have.
Don't be scared.
For the rest of this
follow
list.
Your heart.
If I'm following my heart, I'm still holding out that you got some Halo 3 on there.
I might not.
I don't trust you.
That's fine.
World's Edge. Okay. I'm a big Apex guy. I'm thinking 2 or 5.
Okay.
And I don't know what's on the rest of your list, so I'm going to put World's Edge at 2.
Is that your favorite Apex map, you think?
Yeah. Me too. I know King's Canyon, a lot of people like it. I think King's Canyon aged very poorly with that game.
World's Edge might be the best Battle Royale map in any game.
I think it is.
It's just, it's so varied. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
oh, yeah.
Like the city
Epicenter,
part.
Ice, city part,
it's
fire,
so many different things.
lava, like the end games, like it flowed, and all the changes that they did to it over the years have been good.
I will say I miss Sorting Factory.
I do miss Sorting Factory. I miss the train too.
All right. Raid Black Ops 2.
My favorite Call of Duty game. God damn it. See, now I regret putting High Rise as high as I did. So this is Raid for you young bucks. I actually think I don't think this was my favorite map of Black Ops 2.
Okay.
It's come out in so many games since.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's my favorite Call of Duty game, I feel good putting this at. Fuck! I don't know if I want to put it at 5. I'm gonna put it at 5. It's my favorite Call of Duty game, so
Okay.
I'll put Raid at 5.
All right. We got Zanzibar from Halo 2.
You're fucking me right now.
I know
I know you were sitting at home twiddling your fucking thumbs.
I literally
and
wrote
you
this
were
on the drive here, just like
fuck me.
I didn't
Zanzibar.
have any strategy. I promise. I was just trying to think of games you've played, except for Dust 2. I wanted to put
It's
that on
got,
there so
like-
people yell at you.
Zanzibar isn't even my favorite Halo map. Funny enough, you're probably not going to agree with me on this. I know there's talk about like Guardian and shit like that. My favorite Halo map will always be Narrows.
I like that.
I like Narrows.
I fucking love
so
Narrows.
much. Narrows.
I always
will
thought
always
Narrows
be my favorite.
was top.
But Zanzibar was a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah, like the one flag mode, driving in there with the Warthog and shit.
The big wheel.
Even bomb plant. Yeah. A lot of good memories on Zanzibar.
I will never let it be forgotten.
Ah,
Zanzibar's going
my
number
man.
one. Zanzibar's
All
going
right.
number 1.
That's not bad. All right. Let's see.
10.
Athena, which is the OG Fortnite map.
See, I will say, when I first played Fortnite, I didn't really care about the map.
Yeah.
Like I was more
agree.
just like the game mode and the loot and like learning the game.
But
Like
Tilted Towers, bro.
well, Tilted Towers wasn't part of the original, was it?
I don't know.
I don't think it was.
Fortnite guy.
I think Looting Lake,
Looting Lake, Shifty Shafts was
Shifty
that in there?
Shafts,
Tomato Town and shit.
Tomato Town. Shout outs Tomato
I think
Town.
I think Tilted Towers was in the original. I remember they took it out.
Yeah, because then they had the comet appearing above it, and then the comet hit Tilted Towers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe I'm misremembering.
Don't quote us.
Don't quote us. It's been a while.
I didn't play Fortnite until like I think season 3 was the first time I played
See,
it.
I played it when it first came out,
Okay.
and I was like, "This is fucking great!" Like
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool.
I was deep in PUBG, and I saw Fortnite. I was like, "Oh, that just looks like cartoon PUBG."
Haunted Hills, bro. Haunted Hills was an underrated POI. The
Really?
loot there was crazy.
I don't even remember that.
I'm gonna put it at 9.
Okay. And then last, I got the Pit from Halo 3.
Fuck you.
Got your ass.
You did get me. Again, disclaimer, this is not my top 10. If I knew this list, it would look completely different.
Bro
this
has
is a sin.
Bro has the Pit below a Fortnite map.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this would have been number 1
That's
for me.
crazy, Ty.
Halo 3 Pit would have been
Can't
number
believe you did
1.
that.
Zanzibar would probably number 2. World's Edge probably would have been number 3. Dude, yeah, you screwed me over right
Rip.
there. That
Finally,
hurts.
finally got your ass.
Halo 3 Pit should have been at the top. I knew I should.
Also, I like how you wrote Raid Bops.
Bops.
Them Bops.
Them bops. Bop it.
Dude, this actually like people don't really think about maps as much as just games and like even like guns, but the maps really make the whole feeling and memories of a game like mostly.
Yeah. I mean, you see it right now with Arc Raiders, just how the immersion just adds to the game. And
Yeah, maps
the
are
sound
huge.
design, just how it looks. Like I remember when we played, was it Buried City or was it Spaceport the other day? And it was like the sunset.
Mm-hmm.
And
was Buried City,
Stank
yeah.
was just like, what a beautiful sunset. Like respawn into this.
Literally
just the
was like
thing.
we just wanted to look at it.
Yeah. Like, I mean, even.
I mean, and I'll say it a million times. This is like one of my biggest qualms with Halo Infinite was the launch maps were dog shit.
They were
Compared
were
to these maps, bro. Like
not
Narrows,
even, not
Guardian,
even in the same
yeah,
stratosphere, dude.
just super hyper competitive 3-lane maps.
I'm surprised you didn't put Nuketown on here.
I thought about it.
I thought you would have put Nuketown.
You like that map? I didn't like Nuketown. I never did.
I don't know
It's
if
like
I
it's
do
two
or
houses
not.
across
Like
the street. I was
but
like,
like-
I don't get the big deal. And the spawns were horrific.
the spawns were horrific. but just the
I mean, it's iconic.
I
for
just
sure.
think because of
Yeah.
how iconic
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is, it would be up there for me.
I mean, there was so
I
many
had great
maps
games. I
almost
had
on
horrible
here.
games on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
almost
could
put
go-
Rust 2. I almost put, Guardian,
Yeah.
Narrows. I was thinking of Halo 3 maps.
Narrows would have been. On
I didn't know which one you liked the best. So I just picked the Pit.
I mean, Pit is fantastic
It's so
too.
good, yeah.
I mean, but Narrows will always hold a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
Damn you. Yeah, I would reorganize this a good bit.
That's too bad.
You got me. You got me. Damn,
That's too
Battlegrounds
fucking
would not
bad.
be as high as it is on here.
Yeah.
That's just recency bias.
Not bad, though. You got Zanzibar and World's Edge up there. It's pretty good.
I stand on my feet, my 10 toes down with World's Edge though. It would be top 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think my number 1 on here might be Lockout, I think. Yeah.
Lockout.
Yeah. It's probably my number 1 on this
I
list.
respect that. I mean, the old OG Halo maps, dude.
How fucking good were they, man?
Take me back.
So
Why
good.
did we got so far away from God?
Why do we add Sprint and make them fucking maps terrible? No,
Wi
anyways.
fire. Streets. All right. So we talked about snow event. They also had the expedition window
Yeah.
coming up with that. I finished contributing all my resources last night.
Yeah.
And as I did it, I was like, why did I do this?
Yes.
Because I'm not going to have enough cash.
I have
for
enough
skill
cash
points.
for 1 skill point. I have like 1 million, just over 1 million.
I have
I'm not
nothing to
making
really
2 million.
going to my raids now because I sold everything. So
Yeah.
it's like now I'm forced to do it, but for what?
Yeah.
So
It is. I'm almost deciding not to do it, bro. Like
it's too
even
late
though
for
I've-
me. I've already committed.
Yeah, but you can
I've
still
sold
not
everything.
You can still not go.
But then I just sold all that shit for no reason, and I feel like I'm at a disadvantage times 2 now.
Yeah, but you still have.
I still have my skills and shit,
money
but
and
like-
skills, and the blueprints is the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I was playing with my buddy last night, and we found a good amount of blueprints. And
Did you hand them off to him so he can give them back to you after you reset?
some of them I had already. Some
Yeah.
I didn't. Some he had. Some he didn't. But the more we got, the more we were like, we don't really want to give this up.
I know. If I find any more, I'm giving them to Andrew so he can just hold them.
Just hold him.
because he's not doing.
He's not doing it.
No.
I don't blame him, dude. The more like once I got started, I was like, well, I'm too far into it now,
Yeah,
and
I just did it because like it's something to work towards, which I like.
yeah,
you know.
I did it for the same reason. I was like, oh, I gotta get this done.
Plus, if you don't get the skin and the icon, you're a fucking loser. No.
But I've grown attached to everything in my inventory, and just seeing myself sell it,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, now I gotta find all this stuff again. So if I reset, obviously I have nothing. I'm not gonna have enough to get permanent skill points.
I will say this.
So it's like,
though.
is that stuff really worth it for me to do it if I'm not getting the skill points? Probably not.
I'll say this though, it is kind of fun, like restarting, like your stash,
Yeah.
just being like, all right, I'm back
Fresh
to like,
slate.
I'm just loading in with a Pharaoh one, and
I know more about the game now.
yeah.
I know what I want, what I don't.
Plus we know like you can do fine with the starter guns, like a Pharaoh and a Stitcher, and
Not
like
the Rattler.
no,
Never the
but
Rattler.
it does suck the blueprints, man, not being able to like craft whatever you need whenever you want. It's like damn.
And your workbench is reset too, right?
Yeah,
Fuck, dude. I shouldn't have done it.
I know we're screwed. We're too deep.
It's definitely like, because at first I was like, well, I mean, how hard could it be? But
We like don't play enough to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
Like
feel
we're
like the
we're
people
right on that edge where like we can reset. Like we play enough to do that, but we're not out here.
But we
with-
don't have the time to like quickly recover from what we
Yes,
lost.
it's going to be a slow back grind.
Yeah, and I feel like people that don't have those hours are
Slow
at a
grind back.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Like that's how I feel right now, and that's when I clicked the last stage last night, contributed the last bit of resources. I was like, shit, this really wasn't worth it for me. But I've committed. I did it. I don't know. Maybe if
Gotta
they
follow
improve
through.
what's involved with the next one, I'll do it. But based on my experience with this one and what I'm losing,
Also, we
I mean,
will
it
get
also
the-
depends on what I have at that time.
Yeah.
But right now, as it currently stands, I would not do the next one.
If they make the buffs stack, then I'll do it again. Like, Scrappy this time only gives you like 5% or whatever more. If they keep stacking that, if you do them in a row, I'll do it because each time it'll get easier to get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's the only reason I did
resource
it.
and stuff.
I want the Scrappy hat. That's
the Scrappy hat.
I want
yeah.
the janitor cap
Yeah.
for Scrappy.
Yeah, that too.
Shit's fire.
Yeah. Well, why can't we bring our Scrappy in the game, bro? Follow us around.
Right, just like a little companion dude.
Yeah, just send him down the hallway.
Yeah, just like let
shot.
him run and go get the shit that he gets us, like the metal parts and seeds and
So
shit.
get this. Oh, that'd be cool if you can make him go like loot a body for you. So like when he gets to it, it pulls up their inventory for you, and you put it. Maybe he only has like 3 slots or something.
Until you go to extract and you have to wait for your fucking chicken to get back. You're like, come on, Scrappy.
And he takes up like an inventory slot itself, so he comes back to you, and you have to put him back in your
There's
inventory.
a fucking leaper jumping on your chicken, and you're just like, no.
Yeah, and your chicken can get, your chicken can get shot, and then it's just gone for the rest of the match. You try to go loot it, and someone just snipes your chicken.
That shit would be funny.
Rooster, whatever he is.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, like a lot of the recommendations that we've been posting are like talking about what we would change and shit like that. For the most part, people are agreeing, but a lot of people are just like, no, there's other stuff that they need to fix. And it's like,
Bugs and exploits. Like, yeah, obviously. Okay,
God forbid
we
you
know
have
that.
an imagination, people. Like,
Yeah, I
Jesus, like you can play a game like it, know that they need to fix some things.
Also, no multiplayer, like, not free, live service game is ever going to be perfect. There's always bugs and exploits. That stuff we're expecting them to fix. Yeah. Obviously, that's implied. Like that should be the priority, not like these creative ideas.
Yeah, we're not saying never fix that stuff and that it shouldn't. Like, but you guys are just literally like never add anything until you fix what's in there, and it's like they can do both.
Yeah,
fucking relax. But I mean, a lot of you guys have also expanded on our ideas of what we would add and stuff like that. Like a lot of people were kind of saying with your idea. They were taking it too seriously. They were
people were saying and most people would just sell and recycle the weapon that you name. I'm like, yeah, they would, but some would still.
But also, if you have your gun, that you just named,
you can see how far you can get
recycle it.
Right.
So yeah, you might pick up somebody else's gun and not feel an attachment. And I think you don't want to lose yours.
I think those people are underestimating too how people would react to getting like a gun that's like been through like 50 raids just to keep it instead of like keeping your other random ones. Like you would keep that one, whatever your like longest one is, and then you would recycle everything else. Because I already, like right now, we already keep like a bunch of slew of guns in our stash.
Yeah.
You would just do that for the ones that have names.
Yeah, you could even expand on it even more where like if it has a kill counter on it, if it has a certain amount of raids on it, or you know who it's been with or whatever, like the more you get it could have like multipliers. Yeah. Kind of like how you upgrade your gun. It could be like, okay, at a certain threshold of kills or number of raids successfully come back from, it could have like a 1% increase in something or 2%. Like it could hit these multipliers that make it even more valuable, and you don't want to get rid of it.
And that was another thing people were saying. This is cool, but the durability would be an issue because you'd have to keep repairing. I was like, yeah, but maybe they could. First of all, they could limit it to you can only name one gun a day, so the maps aren't just flooded with everyone's guns. Right. So it'd make them feel more like legendary if there was that many less. Otherwise, people would just name every gun, and it would just be like, okay. But they could do that, and then maybe if you get your gun over like you get it over 20 raids, it gets like a 20% durability increase. You get it over 30 raids, it gets like 30% durability. So that you don't have to repair it as much. So when it is like, if you get to 100 raids, it's like, has like 1,000% better durability. So you don't repair it like after every few raids, you know?
Right.
That'd be cool too.
Well, there were also people saying like, oh, the amount of data storage that it would take for that. Like
that's bullshit.
That's bullshit. The amount of stuff that they can do in these games, I think you're underestimating what they're capable of doing. Like
there's MMOs where you can literally name anything.
You're saying that they can't.
Data storage is like nothing now with AI servers and shit.
You guys are saying that they can't store that data for all these guns because it'd be too much. They store monetary values, stashes, and everything for hundreds of thousands of players.
Yeah. And then they'd have to do a profanity filter when you're naming them. Yeah. So people said that too. I'm like, obviously.
Obviously.
That's not hard to implement.
It's not going to be Black Ops 2 calling card customization.
Yeah.
Kind of free for all.
It would be funny if they kept it kind of loose, so you could, cheek clapper, like nothing crazy.
Clapper,
you know.
But yeah, I think people are underestimating what these companies and technology can actually do right now. Yeah. I don't think you should just dismiss something as like, oh, that's impossible. Like we're at the point now where nothing is fucking impossible. You can look at your they're storing match histories for everybody. They're storing every fucking item. That in itself
is insane to me. Even to this day, like. We were playing Deadlock, and I'm like, oh, I can literally just look through my match history and watch the whole VOD.
That's what
like
I'm saying.
on demand. Like that's so much
You can watch
data.
everything from every different angle.
Yeah.
Like Marvel Rivals, you can do so much in the replay booth. Like, and yeah, they wipe it at the start of every season. I'm pretty sure they do that now. But
Yeah.
they're doing that for every player
Insane.
that they have. Like they have the storage capability and the technology to do these things.
Yeah.
So don't just dismiss it and think it's not
Yeah, they
possible.
could-
Have a fucking imagination.
Yeah, it was just a raw.
You
idea.
can have-
they could tune it and finesse it to work.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Fucking relax, guys.
Yeah.
But speaking of like relaxing and these opinions and shit, we got some hot takes.
We
We made the Discord and people joined the Discord and we have a channel in there where people can post their gaming hot takes.
Yeah, and if you're not in the Discord yet and you're watching this, go join the Discord. You can put hot takes in there, and maybe your hot take will get on an episode like these ones are about to.
Yeah. I made some signs for us.
Ty made these cards. One says agree and disagree.
Yep, in our font.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to read these hot takes. We're going to do a little 3 count, and we're going to see agree or disagree, and then we can talk about them.
And if we don't agree on every one, we got a fist fight.
Naked.
Bonus episode, join the Patreon. No, we don't have a Patreon.
Yeah. Hot takes number 1. So this is just like a little warm up. Okay. Mr. Ballard said, hot take, Ty should shave his beard. And your brother said, and then Soul Gob should take Ty's shaven beard onto his chin for 1 episode. Agree or disagree? I'm going to say absolutely disagree.
Agree.
We're not doing this.
I'm down.
Never shaving my fucking beard.
That's no risk on my
If
part.
I ever did, you could, I would give the hair to you, but no, I would never shave
I
my
tape it
beard.
somewhere.
It is part of my skeletal system. It's actually
Yeah,
bone.
it's literally cartilage.
All right, but first real hot take. NDAF CQB Silverback said Halo 3 wasn't that good.
I'm sorry, bro.
You are out of your fucking mind.
Was there
I
any
know-
more context than
No,
that?
just said it wasn't good.
I can't.
You're out of your mind.
I can't even conjure words.
In my opinion, it's the best. I think it's better than Halo 2.
They're like tied for me, but yeah, it's literally one of the best.
Yeah, you were out of your.
multiplayer games
I
of all
know
time.
you're just rage baiting us. You're probably a listener and like, oh, these.
Yeah,
are
and I know you're like old, so I'm disappointed in you.
disappointed that you would even put that down and write it.
Got to be a Call of Duty guy.
Got to be a Call of Duty guy. Wazowski. Actually, no. We'll go to the next one. Alex Touch, our homie Alex, said, hot take. No amount of aim assist that controller players have in FPS titles will equal the competitive advantages that KBM players have.
That's just not true.
You are a roller boy. You cannot chime in on this,
Yeah.
Alex. There is so much room for error on mouse and key that like even if you're like it takes so much longer to be good on mouse
Yeah.
and key than it is on controller. Like
That's
you
what
can
I'm
literally
saying.
fat finger and fuck up so many more ways than you can on controller.
The difference is like, I mean, I said this in there. I was like, mouse and keyboard has a skill ceiling that's higher, I think, but you literally have to practice for thousands of hours and then keep playing to keep the muscle memory up. It's a perishable skill.
Right.
Like, it's just not the same as you fucking running around the corner of someone with the SMG in Call of Duty. And for MNK to get that kill, it's always skill. It's always aiming, pure aiming. Fucking analog with super tuned aim assist is just not. It's just not. And that's why pro players like less aim assist. Like I even watched the Optic video yesterday, and they asked this question. They said, "Is less aim assist good for the game?" They all went to agree. All of Optic, every single guy, because they want the skill expression to be there between like people that are actually good with controllers and people that aren't good with controllers.
Right.
But we've talked about this a million times. Fuck you, Alex.
Yeah. You're trying to get us heated.
Yeah, I know that was a rage baity one,
Here's another one from
and it'll always work.
Werewolf said, hot take, Disco Elysium is the best RPG ever made.
I disagree because I haven't played it, but I've heard great things. And I'm kind of ashamed to not have played that one because I know it's an iconic RPG.
Yeah, I'll disagree as well.
But I'll say on my honor, I'll play it one day before I die. I shall.
You shall.
And I'll get back to you.
Maybe you'll change your thought.
But I don't think I'm going to agree.
Alex posted a lot in here. He's got one in here that says this might be controversial or just my age showing. Single player games have become too complex and too customizable. I enjoy the open world aspect and side quests, but worlds have become too vast, and the lack of a linear story progression kills character development and immersion.
Agree.
Disagree.
Hard agree.
Hard disagree.
Why?
We are in 2025, my brother.
Yeah.
I want to be able to customize as much as possible. If you released a game where you didn't have these options, it's dying. It's not fucking succeeding. If you release, even I would go as far to say if you release old story games in their old state today, they would not be as successful because people expect that kind of customization. And I would argue that the customization adds to the immersion.
You're focusing on the customization.
Absolutely.
I'm focusing on linear versus open world.
Okay.
And case in point, Expedition 33. Just won record-breaking 9 awards at the Game Awards, and it's a linear RPG. It's not open world like The Witcher. It's not open world like Breath of the Wild, which are also great games. Witcher 3 is like one of my favorite games.
But wouldn't you say the open world adds to
also,
immersion if you're in that world?
I don't.
No?
I think it negates from immersion because you're not... Okay, a linear RPG, it feels like reading a book, like where you have control, but the story is already set.
And guiding you.
Yeah. These open world ones feel more like you're writing a book, which is cool too. It's also cool, but I think the industry has gone to open world where every fucking game is just leaning on this open world thing. And I've said this a million times. The 2 new Zeldas are like my least favorite Zeldas, so I already felt like this. I like the linear formula of like older RPGs better. I like open world too. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece. Witcher 3 is a masterpiece. Those games are fucking awesome. But I don't like how every game, like every franchise is just going to open world because the technology is allowing it.
The technology is allowing it, but I think people, if they're paying $60 for a game in 2025, I feel like they expect this big, vast, I can do the story, but kind of do other things. Okay. We'll agree to disagree.
We'll agree to disagree.
That's a good one, though, Alex.
Yeah, that's a good one.
NDAF CQB Silverback. Battlefield 6 didn't save the franchise. Call of Duty was in such a bad state that Battlefield 6 cooked.
Battlefield 6 didn't save the franchise?
Battlefield 6 did not save the franchise. Call of Duty was in such a bad state that Battlefield 6 cooked.
Disagree. I think it went as good as they could have.
I agree with the last part, though.
Yes, but I think it went as good as they could have hoped.
I think it did save the franchise because if they put another dud out like they did last time,
yeah,
people would have been like,
you
fucked up
cooked.
again, and you disappoint people. You saw it with Splitgate. You disappoint your players enough, they lose trust in you.
Yeah,
and I feel like Battlefield 6 with the game that they put out and adding Battle Royale did enough to earn the trust of people going forward. Yes, Call of Duty's in a bad state, which helped it, but I think people would have even if Call of Duty was good right now, I think people still would have realized how good Battlefield 6 was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it exceeded expectations because people were hesitant.
Yeah.
When the game was announced and coming out, they were like, what are we really going to get? Is this going to be the one? And then the beta came out and they were like, okay, yeah. And then the game came out and you saw, 750,000 peak players. Like,
insane.
They all were exposed to a good, polished Battlefield shooter.
Yeah.
And I think it did save the franchise. Not to say that they're not going to fuck up on the next one, but I think what they did was enough.
And they said they're trying to release them more often now, too. Maybe even yearly, eventually, which is, I don't know if I agree with that. I don't understand why games can't do every other year, every 2 years. Like, it's always yearly, like Call of Duty and Madden and shit, or like fucking 5 years. Like, why can't we get like every 2 years or every 3 years? Like, why is... You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the perfect amount of time to let a dev company cook, but it's also not too long.
Right.
Because like we have COD every year and they're usually mediocre. And then we have Halo every like 6 years and they're always mediocre. But why can't we get something in the middle? Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
But I disagree, man. I think Battlefield 6 did save Battlefield. Return to classic form. It was popular. Still is, feels good to play. Also, we should probably, when we lift our cards, we should probably say disagree or agree, just so people listening on Spotify and shit, just like to hear this silent 5 seconds.
there were some other ones in here. We'll go with this one. So, Grazing Bull 22. Hot take, I think Gears of War is a bit more sweaty than all the other shooters. All 50 of the players that keep Gears of War alive are wall-bouncing no-lifers. I can dive into any other shooter game and do decently, but Gears tilts me the most. Agree or disagree?
I'll agree with that.
Disagree.
Okay. I think I agree because this guy obviously knows the state of the game.
Yeah.
And is like involved. And any game that's not in the zeitgeist and it's just a very small cult following gets super fucking sweaty. And I'm agreeing because this is exactly how Halo Infinite is now. Everyone left is a no-lifer. Like this is their favorite fucking game and they're going to be the best players. Now, as far as the conversation of is Gears of War itself the sweatiest shooter? No, it's not. Like if Gears of War is as popular as every other shooter, Counter-Strike, Valorant, COD, Apex, whatever, I would say no. But in the context of the landscape right now, I agree.
Okay.
So it's kind of a agree, disagree.
I disagree because I think...
Also, it's third person.
Yeah. I think kind of like what you were saying, any game that isn't as big anymore, that's been around for a while, that has its loyalists, will have the sweaty games. The only reason I say Gears isn't the sweatiest is because of third person.
Yeah.
I discredit it slightly because of that, because I think there's ways to cheese things. Mm-hmm. And my opinion, I'll stand 10 toes down on this. I think Apex will always be the sweatiest shooter. First person.
I think Overwatch is sweatier. Because there's no aim assist.
But you have these fucking movement players. You have people playing on stretch res.
I know, that is true.
But that's Apex.
That's external factors affecting how sweaty it is. Talking about like the game itself, it has cross input. That in itself disqualifies it for me from being the sweatiest game.
Okay.
But it's up there. It's like top 3 for me. But with Gears, it is third person, but I don't know if you've ever fucking been in like how hard you've gone on Gears, but once you get to that level where like the wall bouncing, the movement is pretty fucking insane. And it is a big skill gap.
Okay.
When you're bouncing between walls, which you're basically using the cover, but you can cancel it early and keep moving and then like, sideswipe someone with the Nasher. It gets pretty fucking, it has a very high skill ceiling for a third person game. 100% it does. But in itself, I don't think it's the sweatiest shooter. But what he's saying is like right now it is, and I agree with that because like if I got on Gears right now, I'd probably get my shit pushed in.
Yeah. Because
everyone on there is just demon mode.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have... I think we have one more that we can do.
Okay.
Werewolf said, Call of Duty hasn't been good since World at War, and the original Modern Warfare will never be equaled in multiplayer, campaign, or map design.
Agree.
Disagree.
I knew you would.
I disagree with all these fucking takes.
I agree.
Why do you agree?
Well, I don't know about Modern Warfare, but maybe Modern Warfare 2. He said, what did he say? World at War and Modern Warfare?
He said it hasn't been good since World at War.
That I disagree with.
And the original Modern Warfare will never be equaled in multiplayer, campaign, or map design.
I mean, I kind of think that whole era, but I know you like Black Ops 2 better.
That's exactly why I disagree
with
this bullshit.
But so I'm a Modern Warfare guy. I like the Modern Warfare games. I don't like the Black Ops games, except I liked Black Ops 4 because of Blackout. But in general, in my COD experience, and my actual favorite Call of Duty game is Call of Duty 2, which called me a boomer, but
I liked Big Red 1.
Big Red 1 was good too. Yeah, same kind of era. Call of Duty 2, which was, World War II, but I don't like the fucking space shit, man. And like these weird gadgets you're throwing out, robot dogs. Like I just don't fuck with that stuff. I'm sorry.
I get that. But if
I'm a simple man.
If you're sitting here today and you're telling me that original Modern Warfare will never be equaled in multiplayer, campaign, or map design when Modern Warfare 2 came out right after that.
That's what I'm saying. If he had said Modern Warfare 2,
I would agree. I was
kind of tying that in though.
Yeah, I will. If he would have said Modern Warfare 2, I would have agreed with this hot take.
Yeah, that was a big typo. Not typo, but
the period of time yes, I like Black Ops 2 better, but like I feel like that period of time was so special that it will never be equaled again.
Yeah, I agree.
And they've really strayed away from.
I think that's what he meant too. Probably he probably is tying in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, I hope so because.
But Modern Warfare was great too, which was Call of Duty 4.
But also, I think there was games that came out after World at War that were good.
Yeah, like Black Ops.
Like
Black
Call
Ops
of Duty
2
was good for a little bit after that. I think.
Yeah,
it's safe to say. So that's why I disagree as well. But those are some of the hot takes in the Discord. Thank you guys. Keep them coming. We'll keep doing these bits and agree and disagree and talk about your hot takes.
Yeah, those are some good ones.
What else we got?
You wanna talk about Highguard, which was the
surprise announcement, the last announcement of the Game Awards?
For those of you who didn't watch the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley, the host of the Game Awards, hyped up this last announcement very much to show this game, which is made by the creators of Apex and Titanfall. People were like, "Oh, it's going to be Titanfall 3," because a lot of people were
hyped it up.
A lot of people were suspecting this last reveal was actually going to be Half-Life 3.
Yeah,
because the way he was hyping it, like on Twitter.
Yeah, he was like, "I played it. I'm excited. They're building it in secrecy for 4 years."
Yeah,
like this is.
But it is a multiplayer game called Highguard. So
let's take a look.
Let's rewatch the trailer. I only watched it once.
Into lands uncharted and dangers untold. I venture without fear.
My first thought when I saw this,
and ride without rest.
It turned down a little bit.
Cause, I fight to the end.
My first thought when I saw this was Realm Royale, because the mounts, like, if you don't remember, Realm Royale was a battle royale where you could have a mount.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like this. It was kind of like tech magic-y, whatever the fuck this style is.
My first thought when I saw the mounts was mobile game. Like it did
mobile game?
Yeah, it looked like a mobile game.
This does almost look like a mobile game in general.
But they started winning me over with some of this shit though.
Some of this looks cool. The thing that'll make or break this game for me is the game mode of the multiplayer.
That's Catalyst, but that animation he just did with the lava was literally the animation she does when she raises the wall.
Yeah.
So
which we'll let them get away with because they're the creators of Apex. It is a different dev company though.
It's Wildlight.
Yeah, so it's like a bunch of break-off people. But, I mean, I was saying this to you earlier. It looks like they just couldn't... The sword thing is interesting. Looks like you capture and defend zones and capture them with the swords.
And it looks like it's 3v3.
Oh, really?
Because at the beginning there was 3 mounts. There was just 3 people that pulled up there.
This might be crazy, but I think this is actually going to be like a big-ass map. And there's going to be like... Not a battle royale, but there might be like 10 teams on the map. And there's these different domes where you can capture them. Or it'll be like, you know, your crew, your squad, like Battlefield, but there's other squads on your team. One of those things I'm thinking.
This big beefy dude.
But the art style is just so odd. It's like they're trying to go like medieval-ish slash magic slash like arcane tech magic, and it's so many different things that it almost just makes it look generic with guns too.
Yeah, a lot of people were giving that shit because they said that revolver animation is literally McCree.
Yeah,
but it's like, how many revolver animations can you do?
Yeah,
it looks like there's heroes that have different abilities, obviously, but the game is called Highguard, and they announced that it's coming out next month for free.
It's insane. January 26th.
January 26th. The trailer right now is not getting good reception.
It's getting horrible.
They are trashing this game before it even come out.
They're calling it Concord 2.
People are saying it's dead on arrival. People are saying this isn't what we wanted.
This doesn't look as bad as Concord to me.
I don't think.
I'm going to be honest.
I'm a little upset that people are trashing it so quickly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
it's really the art style, man. It's just not good.
If
original.
If Apex and Titanfall tell me anything, there will be a skill gap in this game and there will be movement.
Yeah.
They did say they were pushing the genre forward, and it's something called a raid shooter.
Yeah, raid. Yeah.
I don't know.
So I think that has to do with the zones. There's like a dome over your zone. You have to summon that tank thing, I think, to break in, to even allow your players to enter that space. And I think you capture it by putting the sword in that objective spot,
or grabbing it,
and then it takes it over for your team. That's why I'm thinking this might be bigger than just like an arena shooter. And it is a new genre. They're calling it raid shooter. So like, are you going to be able to go into different people's like dude, there might be like a big map and you could go into maps that are like captured by a team and like try to take them or something. I don't know. Like Clash of Clans, but like shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. And I think because it's Apex and Titanfall, I would expect a bigger scale. I don't think they would dumb it down for like a 3v3 arena, but I still think it's trios. I get this vibe that it's trios.
Okay.
It looked like obviously the heroes have different abilities. It looked like maybe they are tied to a certain gun.
Right. Yeah.
Instead of like
Probably
looter,
Deadlock.
where it's like you find it's like they're tied to this. Like it.
That's
like
how Overwatch is too. You just have your hero gun.
Yeah. But I'm interested to see how it plays. I think it's cool that it's going to be free, so you can make the determination yourself if you fucking think it's good or not.
I think there's 3 things that happened with this game and why it's getting so bombed with negativity. I think even the dislike to like ratio is like 8-1 on YouTube.
It's bad.
First, people are so tired of multiplayer hero shooters. Second, they were expecting this developer, whether it's Highlight or whatever what are they called? Wildlight or, Respawn are kind of the same thing, whatever. They were expecting this to be everyone wants Titanfall 3, especially the fans of Titanfall and Respawn games.
Yeah.
And the timing of them dropping this as the last trailer in the Game Awards was like very disappointing to everyone involved. If they had just dropped this early on, I don't think it would have been. I don't think the feedback would have been this negative,
right?
Because people were expecting something huge, and then they got this instead, and that just triggered them. Like, oh, we're so tired of these hero shooters. Like, why is this still?
Yeah, there was better reception for things that were shown that had less.
Yeah,
what they were shown, like Fate of the Old Republic, the Star Wars game. That was like one of the first things that they showed. Granted, they didn't show gameplay or anything like that, but when people saw that, they were like we were watching it and we're like, what the fuck is this? Really? And then at the very end, you're like, I think this is Star Wars. And she lights the lightsaber and you hear the sound and you heard the crowd go crazy. They didn't show anything else. They didn't even give a release date.
Yeah. And those who know.
Yeah.
Knights of the Republic 1 and 2 are like the best Star Wars games ever, bro.
So fucking
literally.
Well, hold on. Right?
Legendary games.
Battlefront 2 exists.
Battlefront 2, yeah. But I mean, they're RPGs.
They're great games.
Yeah, they're so fucking good. And if this is like a modern version of that, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah,
this is my most exciting game. Yeah. So, this is something I wanted to talk about, and this so single player and multiplayer games. This is something I've already known to be true, but this just made it more obvious to me by all these reveals from this. Is single player games right now are like thriving as much as ever, and multiplayer games are struggling right now. Besides Arc Raiders and like some other ones, the staples we've had forever, Counter-Strike, League of Legends, like Valorant, Apex, whatever. But new multiplayer games, man, what were the reveals? We got Star Wars, Fate of the Old Republic, Star Wars Galactic Racing, Control Resonant, we got Divinity.
Divinity.
Dude, there was so many, and they all looked great.
Divinity
fucking
looks fantastic.
Phantom Blade Zero, like there's all these huge ass games. I'm probably forgetting.
Phantom
a big
Blade
one.
Zero did look great too.
Yeah, and then
Even
multiplayer.
Bradley
we get
the Badger looked fucking great.
Bradley the Badger, and then multiplayer we get this. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're down bad in the multiplayer realm, and single player games are thriving, and I do not have enough time to play them all. There's just so many. I mean, I couldn't even play all the Game of the Year nominees because there's just so many.
That people aren't open-minded because it's like we have been eating good recently with games. There's a chance for this game to come out of nowhere. There's been no rumors, no leaks about this shit at all.
Yeah.
And it's coming out next month.
Pretty crazy.
It said he was developing it for 4 years. If you know Apex leakers can't even think on the fucking toilet before a leak comes out.
Yeah.
Like for that secrecy, like I have high hopes, and it sucks that people are already like making their minds up, because I feel like that dooms the game from the start. This game could fucking hit.
I feel like we're a little more excited for this than most people because we are multiplayer games and we're not super loyal to Titanfall, which is most of the people that are mad, but it does look upsetting. I wish the art direction was cooler and a little more fleshed out. Yeah. It does look like a mobile game kind of.
It looked half-baked a little bit.
The only thing that can save this game is if the gameplay loop is extremely fun and good and like actually fleshed out, which I have a little faith because it's like, Apex Legends is a great fucking game. And Titanfall is too, yeah.
I have faith in this game. I think it's I think it's going to earn some people back.
Tomb Raider. There's two new Tomb Raider games coming out. That's another single player
She's
game.
hot again.
She's hot again. One of them's a remake of the original, and then there's a new one coming out in the year after that. That's pretty fucking cool. There was a game called Gang of Dragon, I think. It's like Yakuza. Those games are great. Single player games are just like, there's just so many fucking good single player games that it pisses me off, bro.
I love how Nintendo's announcement was, it seemed like an ad. Like it was literally like a 15-second thing, and they showed the Final Fantasy VII last bit of that.
What did you think of the hype for the return of Mega Man? Did you see that part?
I could not care less about Mega Man.
That's another thing Jeff Keighley hyped up beyond. He was like, that was another one I thought might have been Half-Life or something. He was like, a return of a classic that's been with us forever.
And then it's fucking Mega Man.
Yeah, I do like Mega Man games, but also Mega Man Legends are super underrated RPGs. They're like kind of RPGs, but yeah. I was hoping it was Half-Life, man. That really upset me.
Yeah, you saw the YouTube comments the entire time, and they were just Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3, Half-Life 3, and they didn't get it. So,
like, why didn't Jeff Keighley put that Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic trailer last? That would have actually been hype. Because that game's beloved.
Oh, dude. When I saw that, I got so excited.
Crazy.
That and the pod racing one. I was like, where the... Because
did you play the pod racing on N64? Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, like, the first trailer came out for Fate of the Old Republic, so that got me hyped. So I wasn't even expecting another Star Wars announcement. And then they dropped that, which was much more substantial than what we saw with Fate of the Old Republic. And I was like, I mean, the Star Wars nerd in me, I'm fucking...
Fate of the Old Republic's probably going to come out like 2030.
Yeah.
If we're being real.
It's going to be a long fucking time.
Because judging by how much they showed, you know.
It was literally just a cinematic that was 30 seconds.
Which is upsetting. Because we'll be
and you don't get a feel for what it actually is. Like all these companies can show cinematics, and you're like, this shit looks good, but then you see gameplay, and you're like when they did, was it last year when they announced the Game of Thrones game? They announced the Game of Thrones game, and it was a cinematic, and everyone was watching it and was like, yo, this shit looks fucking nuts. And it was like, showing scenes from the movies that were twisted and shit like that, like different alternate endings and stuff like that, and people were like, yo, is this an actual Game of Thrones game? And then it turns out that it's like a top down kind of thing, and they were like, what the fuck? It was so disappointing. So you can only take so much from these cinematics that people release.
It does have the original like director, I forget his name, but that's great. So I have faith Fate of the Old Republic will just be, Knights of the Republic modern, like an open world RPG.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And it'll be super good.
I don't think pod racing will do that great.
No,
but it's super niche. But
remember playing the N64 one at McDonald's, bro? They had it set up in that bitch,
bro. Yes,
that game was so fun. I loved it.
Yeah. I will say before we start wrapping things up here, Embark. This might be their first real L.
Okay.
They released merch for Arc Raiders, and it is very underwhelming.
The cassette tape is cool. It fits the world. I get that.
I guarantee you,
nobody has a cassette player.
I was going to say 90% of the people, they pick up Lance's mixtape and they're like, what is a cassette? They have no idea what this is.
That's so true.
But it's a cassette that I think it has the soundtrack of Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
So that's on there. But then they have a very plain Jane hoodie. Logo on both. One's white, one's blue. They have a t-shirt that's the same.
Logo.
And that's it. They don't even have hats, dude. I went on there. I was like, I'll cop a hat because in the Twitter announcement I saw, it showed so much more. It was like hats, shirts, and shit like that. And then I went on here and I'm like, this is it.
So me with merch, man,
they do the bare fucking minimum, and I think it's because it's not profitable.
I'm not a fan of when you have like a game or a band and it's just the name, because I like if this was just that little rainbow part on like a beanie or something, I would like that more, because and then it's like if you know what it is, somebody recognizes it, they're real fans of it. Yeah, it's not just like Arc Raiders. Okay,
I do like the minimalist kind of approach.
I like minimal. I like minimal stuff. Like if I like a band, I'm not just gonna wear like Metallica or whatever. I don't like Metallica, but I'm just using it as an example.
Oh, you don't like Metallica?
I don't actually.
What?
I think it's one of the most overrated bands of all time, but this is a video game podcast.
You're fucking crazy.
I'm sorry.
That just upset me a lot.
I'll give you my main reason. Their drummer is dog shit.
Lars?
He's bad. He's a bad drummer.
I don't think he's great.
I don't think there's any band where I'm just like, that drummer's dog shit. But Metallica, every song I hear, bro, he cannot keep tempo. He hits like a fucking 2x4. He's very stiff. Like he doesn't do tasteful fills. There's metal drummers that are tasteful. He is not one. He's a bad drummer, bro. He is. He made it because he can play these simple beats, and the rest of the band is great. But I cannot fuck with that drummer, dude. I cannot
disagree.
Agree. I'm sorry,
crazy. But this merch drop very underwhelming.
It is,
because I feel like if they would have came out with some, I'm sure there's people buying this shit, but if they would have came out with some heat, I'm sure I would have copped a hat. If they would have had like a cool hoodie, I would have got that.
I would have bought.
It just seems like
I'm a beanie guy.
It just seems cut and paste to me. Like they were just like.
It's all this. It's like
it's like every streamer that starts. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make merch, and it's just like their Fiverr logo. Just put.
Maybe this is their foundation series, and they'll because they could have did so many creative things with this. All the items in the game and stuff. They could have did funny ones, like meme-ish ones.
Yeah,
scrappy, like literally anything.
They could have done a pocket tee with like a fucking leaper coming out of it or something. Yeah. Like they could have done
like a rattler and it says Rattler 1 Enjoyer or something. Like funny shit.
Or like Scrappy. You could have had him on there. You could have had like a flare shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could have had so much shit.
So much shit. They just slapped the logo on every gray and black hoodie and t-shirt. Okay.
Yeah, literally. They just went to a website that has templates and they just were like, throw our logo on there. Get a PNG.
First embark L. Everybody's got to take L's sometimes.
Yeah, you can't look at this and tell me that you're just not underwhelmed with this option.
This is creatively starved. I mean, the cassette is cool because it fits the game, but
yeah, that is the most unique thing.
Cassettes will probably already are coming back. I mean, we know how this works with old technology. Like vinyl's already huge.
Yeah,
cassette came after that, so it's probably going to come back soon. So maybe this will age well.
I do miss cassettes.
They're cool as fuck.
Fun. It'll always blow my mind though that like people haven't. Maybe the cost is too much, but like people, companies, gaming orgs, all this shit that have merch, they haven't dove into like the baseball jersey. I think baseball jerseys are so fucking clean.
They are
like,
cool, yeah.
I feel like if you release something like that, like I think it's so fucking unique. And
even like they could make a really cool jersey, like a football or basketball jersey too, with like their color scheme they have.
Yeah.
Like it would fit perfectly.
It would pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just didn't come with the heat. Like when I clicked that link, I was like, yo, I'm about to buy something. Like, what do they got? And I saw this and I was like, I feel like I can make this myself.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Literally, I can go on Fourth Wall, get their PNG and just customize it even more.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. It seems like an afterthought. I don't know how much control they had over this, but it seems like they were just like, we need something.
Yeah, get your creative people back in the lab for your merch, man.
Get your shit together.
You guys can do better.
Are we ever going to have merch?
Maybe one day. We'll see.
It'd be cool. I'd wear an SBP hat.
SBP is cool.
I'd wear an SBP hat.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, like you don't know what it is unless you know what it is.
Yeah.
But if it said skill-based podcasting, I wouldn't like it.
No, but SBP or No Blades
like
of
you got to be in the know. Yeah, No Blades of Chaos.
No Blades of Chaos
cool.
shirt would be super minimalistic and everything. Yeah.
Fuck with
it's
that.
a thing. I fuck with that. Maybe we'll do it one day.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I don't know. What else?
I mean, there's some random shit. Kim Kardashian's in Fortnite.
I saw that. It's a little much for a kid's game, I will say.
Her glider is a jet.
My fucking 7-year-old son's about to be looking at caked up Kim.
Dude, she's so it's like, what are we like? These collabs, they're running out of ideas. They're running out of ideas.
I know.
You didn't need.
Well, they used everything, man. They did everything. They did Star Wars, Marvel, Ninja Turtles, like
Sabrina Carpenter.
What else is there?
Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian. It's just so like she tweeted about it. They were showing like the different skin variations.
Yeah, of course they have like 10 different variations.
It's just like, are we gonna get all the Kardashians?
You can get the BBL in any color.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy, bro.
It's so her hitbox is so small, but her ass ain't.
Yeah, that side profile is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, dude, the emotes are gonna go nuts. It's just like they just do these collabs that are like 1 minute they're doing.
I could just see Tim Sweeney in his office, like, yes, the Kim K collab is finally here.
Yeah, I'm sure the bag was thrown.
Exactly.
Like that's just so much fucking money. But who the fuck is buying that?
Dude, I don't know.
Who does that appeal to? No,
Gooners.
Fortnite kids aren't going to get fucking Kim Kardashian.
No.
That
But
has to be like the least selling collab ever, right?
I hope.
There's no way, because when they did like Eminem, people are going to buy Eminem. Travis Scott, people bought Travis Scott. Mr. Beast, young kids fucking love Mr. Beast. They're going to do that. Who the fuck is buying Kim Kardashian's
Have they
skin
done
in
Kai
Fortnite?
Cenat yet? Kai Cenat?
I don't know.
Like that one would probably sell well with Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's literally like Fortnite's.
But no one gives
Audience.
a fuck about Kim Kardashian.
No.
She's got a fucking bar exam she needs to pass. She
Right.
shouldn't be worrying about fucking emo
She's got an underwear
kids.
company to run. Which, by the way, I have Skims underwear.
How are they?
They're great, and they're made out of 100% modal, which is
The fuck
like
is that?
it's a certain fabric.
Skims
And
underwear?
it's not like apparently like spandex and like shit like that.
They're
It's like
comfortable though?
they're very comfortable. It's like a softer silk.
Ooh.
It's not. Yeah, it's like more
Ooh.
cottonish than silk, but I don't know.
This is like the most random fact you've ever told me.
Well, Carrie bought them for me,
Oh,
my
okay.
wife. Like I didn't go on Skims website and buy myself male underwear.
Yeah, that would be a little.
And she bought them for me, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like it was a 3-pack. It was like black, red, and gray. And I was like, these
These are
actually
nice.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give her that.
Wonder
But-
how expensive. They
but,
got to
yeah.
be expensive.
They probably are. I don't know.
It's probably like $60 for two,
I don't know.
but they're worth it.
You want me to buy you some?
I mean, I like comfort. I like sitting here chilling. That's crazy to me. But the fact that she's in the game and
It is weird.
people have the option to buy Kim Kardashian is something I didn't have it.
Yeah, and of course it's
25
like
bingo card.
the fucking. It's just like a spandex onesie. Her outfit.
it's not even like-
it's not anything classy.
Yeah,
of course.
if you didn't tell me it was Kim Kardashian, I'd be like, "Who's this
Yeah,
broad?"
it's just-
Like,
yeah.
I had
Exactly.
no fucking clue.
I know,
But I saw her tweet it, and I was just like,
of course.
"What? what the fuck?" What else we got? I'll save the Activision thing for next time because we'll probably talk about that a good bit. But Twitch, another L for them. They released sponsorship stream revenues. They have like an option where you can go and see like what sponsored stream for games you can do and like the payouts. These payouts are fucking ridiculous. It's like, I forget which games it was, but literally here's some of the price points for these streams. And it says max payout. And it's like sponsored streams that you have to do for a certain duration. Here's 3 max payouts. $12.08, $9.66, $6.04.
How much time?
It's like 2 hours minimum.
What the fuck? That's worse than minimum wage.
Who the fuck?
So
is
it's
this
like for a
for?
certain game, like you have to play this
Yeah.
game for 3 hours, whatever.
Yeah. Max payouts
I guess
for sponsorships.
maybe people that are already streaming anyway that have like two. Can you do it? Do you have to be a partner?
No.
So maybe it's like affiliates that only have like 5 viewers and they're gonna stream anyway. They'll be like, "Oh, I'll check out this game, make $12."
It just seems like such a low bar. Like they
Yeah.
have so much.
That's not
when
surprising
you
from
see
Twitch,
that,
bro.
and you know that other streamers, granted they are bigger streamers, they have bigger audiences and more influence. Like I'm sure the bag that they're getting is not $12.08 for 2 hours.
Twitch is the greediest grubbers of all time.
Dude,
They're still taking 50% of.
I'm
everyone's-
still telling you that it's not going to exist in 5 years. The way streaming is going with this IRL shit, gaming streaming is kind of falling off a lot.
Yeah.
The L's that they constantly have, like I really don't think.
I
Twitch
saw
is gonna
a clip of Shroud saying it was either Shroud or Ninja. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Ninja actually. I think he was saying if Mixer came out today, it would be a giant success. I was like, why? But I think he was saying like,
I mean, Kick came out and it's not a giant.
well, I think he was
success.
saying like Mixer if it was only for video games, because we're starting to see this thing where gamers are getting upset with like
IRL shit.
IRL being Twitch, and like I've even seen fucking Pokimane say like, remember when Twitch was about gaming? And that's crazy coming from her because she literally all of her clips are like IRL drama and
shit.
stuff. But I was like, I don't know, maybe there could be a space for just gaming streaming.
I
But
mean, I hate to relate it to Diddy, but it's literally just them branching off to become like a bigger platform. Like he
yeah,
was doing rap music. He was producing it, but then he was like, oh, I want to do my own rap albums. But then in order to take that next step and become a pop culture thing and bring in the real money, he started doing the singing shit. And he did that song for, what was the fucking movie?
I don't know. You're
Godzilla. He had, it was like, who the fuck was playing the guitar in it? It was like more of like a rock song. And
the
he was
Matthew
like
Broderick one?
Yeah. And he was like singing on it and shit. If you heard the song, you know, you probably didn't realize it was Diddy, but it was fucking Diddy.
Oh.
And, like once he started doing that, and then he started doing the "I'm coming home," like the poppy shit.
Oh yeah,
that's when he
that one.
becomes a bigger thing. So that's what streamers are doing too. It's like you can only tap out so much in gaming. Because I guarantee you, if like Tim the Tap Man, big game streamer, that's his thing. If he branched out, he would become even bigger.
Yeah.
If it was like IRL shit, and you've seen it,
but there
when he
still
does,
is
like,
the
tailgate
pure
streams.
like gamer guys that will never do that, like Summit 1G and Shroud.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not watching Twitch for an IRL stream.
Yeah.
I want to watch fucking.
That's what I'm saying. But
Peanut.
if Twitch goes too far, like there could be a space for like Mixer or something similar to just be like, this is for gaming, and they had that whole system where you could like, what was it? It was like I think it was more interactive with the streamer somehow. Like the chat could like control shit.
There was a streaming company not long ago that came out. I forget what it was called, but they were throwing a bag. Like they wanted me to do a stream and shit like that. It was some platform where like your viewers had avatars, and it was like you saw them on the screen as they were viewing. It was like a viewing party thing. You could customize them based on like your watch time and stuff. And I thought it was a cool premise.
That's kind of how Mixer. It was like, you know how Twitch, you can have all those add-ons where it had that stuff like more just like built into Mixer already.
Okay.
Shit like that. But we started with Diddy. We'll end with Diddy, as all things do. And that'll be the episode.
That's the episode.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.